Guys, it is May 20th. This is Lou. I already did a video earlier, but it was a short one because I got interrupted. And I thought I'd get back on here, and I only have a little bit of time now, but I'm going to get back on here and try to read number 15 for the millennium. Okay? It says, millennial conversion of all to truth. With the destruction of the wicked and the fall of the great and abominable church. It's Doctrine and Covenants 29, verse 21, and section 88, verse 94. Events destined to accompany the ushering in of the millennium. The conversion of men to the truths of the gospel will become easy. In due course, every living soul on earth will come to the knowledge of the truth. For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Isaiah 11, verse 9. And I don't know what that is. H-A-B. I don't know what that is. All right, so H-A-B, chapter 2, verse 14. This means that when all things shall be made known unto the children of men, and now it's 2 Nephi, chapter 30, verses 15 through 18, they all shall accept the gospel. For the knowledge of God is found only by revelation through the power of the priesthood. Doctrine and Covenants, section 84, verses 19 through 22. Okay, sorry. This will be the day when the great promise to Israel is fulfilled, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. And that's in J-E-R. So I don't know if there's a Jeremiah. But anyway, J-E-R, period. So that's an abbreviation. Chapter 31, verse 34. This also shall be the day wherein men shall be so close to the Lord that whatsoever any man shall ask, it shall be given unto him. That's in Doctrine and Covenants, section 101, verse 27. The day in which before men called, the Lord will answer, and while they are yet speaking, he will hear. Isaiah 65, verse 24. Sixteen is quite a bit longer, and I've got an appointment coming up, so I'm going to stop, and I'll put on my little paper to start on 16. Maybe. Let's see there. All right, so I'll put that there. So what did I cover? Every soul will be converted to the gospel, and they will all know him. And what was that last thing I read? They will yet be speaking and hear his voice. And I believe that's kind of like in a prayer. The day in which before men call, the Lord will answer. In other words, our prayer is a call to the Lord, right? So before men ask, the Lord's answering already. The day in which before men call, comma, the Lord will answer, comma, And while they are yet speaking, he will hear. That's Isaiah 65:24. I know, I've been reading a whole heck of a lot, and I don't always remember exactly right. But it seems to me in the day when the Lord comes, didn't I just read something about the only ones that'll be left are those that are, I don't know what the right words are. In other words, he's gotten rid of, he's burned up the wicked, the lustful. What was the other word? I'm not sure if I'll find it because I read a bunch. There will be none left that will not accept the gospel anyway. Trying to skim really fast. I want to try to search for it. It makes me dizzy when I have to look for stuff. But I know there were 3 words used. I've already done 15. So it must have been a 14. But anyway, the point is the harvest. I don't know that they said those words, but the harvest. And you could also, I don't know if you would call it judgment. I've taken my glasses off again. I don't want to look. I'm not going to look. It's just because I get dizzy. And I've already read it, and it's too much time to go back through all those words and try to find what I'm talking about. The wicked, the something, and the other thing I just said. Lustful. I know that greedy is in there, and all kinds of things is in there. All the bad things, they've already been swept off the earth. Okay, only good people are left. There are those who have the gospel and already have a head start on things. And then there are those who will eventually have the gospel, and then they're just going to be behind. So you shouldn't be behind, right? It's kind of like all these kids going to Head Start. They start out early and learn all these things, and then they're ahead of the people who didn't get a chance to do that. Same thing. So, those of you who have an inkling, you can send me an email at mlp54@icloud.com, or reach out to someone you know. There's so many members of the church these days that if you really wanted to, you could probably find out somebody that you even know. But I know that you can also look up the church online. Closest LDS chapel to me. Now, I don't know if that's proper, but I wonder, you know what, I'm going to try that. The Latter-day, the church's name is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's what you need to put in there. But some people use other acronyms like LDS, Latter-day Saint. So what I was going to do was what? What was I going to do? I was going to look up, where's it at? I need my glasses. So I'm going to put up here, I'm going to use the microphone. Closest LDS church to me. Okay, first thing comes up. I mean, it comes up with some, but then a little window pops up and it says something. Oh, if I would allow my location, that would be the word. If I would allow them to see my location. So here's what happens. It says closest LDS church to me, and then Church of Jesus Christ. And then it says, talk to an LDS missionary. Missionaries in Lansdale. See, I'm in Lansdale. Whatever your life is missing, God can help you find it. Meet with the missionaries. And then it shows them around a table praying. Find a church near you. We welcome all visitors to worship. Come to church with us. Then the next line says, come to church with us. Join a loving church community, programs for youth and children. Request a visit. Ready to meet with us? Let's get together. How do missionaries help? And they love to serve others. Missionaries are ready to help you. And then it says, the next one says, pray with us. Need a prayer? We can help. We can pray with you. Or it says we can pray with or for you. Okay, so then the next thing it shows the locations of the locations of the churches near me. There's one that's 8.3 miles away, one that's 10.5 miles away, and one that's 9.4 miles away. Doylestown, Norristown, and Dresher. So Dresher is the closest one. Look at this better, because we don't have crosses. They're showing crosses by our churches. The Church of Jesus Christ, Church of Jesus Christ, Church of Jesus Christ. And where am I located? I'm not sure where I am located. They should show, shouldn't they? But I don't know. See, I don't know this area. There's a blue dot there. But if that's us, it might be. There's a Phoenixville. And there's a King of Prussia. They call it King of Prussia. Sounds like Russia. Okay, so A is by Willow Grove. Okay, I'm just not quite sure how you get there. I know I'm feeling something really strange right now that, I mean, it's not really strange, but people would take it that way. I'm really proud of my granddaughter. And I need to have a visit with her. I need to have it right away. So I need to make her a video and send to her. She is fixing to get baptized into, I don't know what. And I haven't had a chance to be with her and share with her any of my beliefs. And so here it is. Last I heard, which was just this weekend, is that she's getting baptized on Wednesday. I don't know what church into. You know, guys, I think that's wonderful. I think it's so wonderful that she is into God, and I'm not sure what it is she's thinking that she's doing by being baptized. So I want to talk to her and find out. And so the big thing is I need to bear my testimony to her. Like I've been trying to bear my testimony to you people. It's great. It's great to be baptized into your church. But when you find the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, you need to be baptized again. Because you need to be baptized by those in authority. Someone who actually has the power to baptize you. And what is it you're doing by being baptized? Because this is what you are doing in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You are taking on the name of Jesus Christ. You are, first of all, believing in him. And it's like a two-way promise. You're going to go down into the waters of baptism, totally immersed in the water. Your hair, nothing can be above the water. No toe, nothing. Everything below the water. And you're baptized in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost. And what you are doing is joining his church. You're taking on his name. You're promising to do what he would do. And he is promising that if you will do that, he'll have his Spirit to be with you. You will have his Spirit to be with you. I don't always say my words right. But I really feel I need to take and have a little talk with her. But the thing is, I don't want to have it be a struggle. I think it's a wonderful thing for a person to want to be baptized. Just wondering what it means in these other churches when you're baptized. What does it mean? Are you baptized into their church? Or are you baptized into Jesus Christ's church? It's a hard thing to understand, isn't it? But the truth is that the true church of Jesus Christ is on the face of the earth now. And that's the one you need to be baptized into by those in authority. Power is passed from one to another through the laying on of hands. The priesthood, which only men can hold. I know a lot of women want to be upset about that, but don't. It's okay. Especially if we can find our true mate and have him be our priesthood. And I've got to go. Anyway, people, peace be unto you. My peace I give unto you. And I hope and pray that I can keep my peace, that I can keep my peace, because my life is not always peaceful. And I do have, I have a rebellious soul. And I do tend to speak up. And I've got to go. I will talk to you guys later. I'll make a third video, okay? Take care. Bye.